We are on the run. There's a storm coming. Medicane. We are currently in Vliho. We came here because of strong winds. Those strong winds have grown into what is forecast to be now a medicane. The forecast currently says 106 knots. So we were anchored in Polis Beach, which is on Ithaca, with intentions of heading down to Agia Ephemia and the pretty little harbour in Agia Ephemia. We had been monitoring a strong wind forecast which had grown and was getting larger and was heading our way from the African coast, and it became evident that we needed to change our plans. The centre of the storm was now going to pass directly over where we had intended staying. It seemed to me that the further north we were, the safer it would be. So instead of heading down to Ag Ithemea, we went north, and we went back up towards Tranquil Bay and Vliho. We had hoped this storm would change its path, it would head a different way, but that wasn't to be. And that plan soon evolved. We're heading back into Meganisi. We put the blocks down, we put the chains down, kind of. We can add extra chains and blocks and stuff down to strengthen our position. And Vliho is, for once in its lifetime, Vliho is emptying. Normally everyone comes here to avoid a storm. This time everybody is apparently leaving. Currently behind us there are 4, maybe 5 boats on the move. We don't know where they're going. The suggestion from a lot of people is to head north. If you get up to the northern edge of Corfu, the wind speed is less. It's like 50 knots in the current forecast. The wind's due to be with us tomorrow at some point, probably late afternoon. Comes in from the south and it's going to veer to the west and then eventually come northerly.
Thunder and lightning, and the rain starts tomorrow, and then by Friday the big stuff happens. So we're running.
Run Forrest, run! Fortunately or unfortunately, we've actually set out a medicane once before in La Spezia in northern Italy. We again had gone into a marina to avoid 40 knots of wind, and we're hit with 96 knots of wind. Take a look, see. We got sail out. We got fucking sail. I think anybody that's ever been through an event like this one in northern Italy, where we were hit with 96 knots of wind and 14-meter waves that completely destroyed Rapallo Marina. I think once you have an understanding of those forces of nature, you take them a lot more seriously. And that's exactly what we were doing with this new medicane in 2020, taking it very seriously. Having sat through 96 knots of wind in La Spezia, we were ahead of the game. So we added additional ground lines, we added extra stern lines, we removed all of our canvas work. Anything that could catch the wind was either lashed down or taken off. With the boat fully prepared, we sat back and we monitored the progress of this storm. It's around 4 AM now. We're currently getting gusts up to about 40, maybe 50 knots. I'm glad we put the extra ground line down. That's taking all the strain. Winds from the east, so it's pushing us back towards the wall. We're okay for the moment. The distance between the back of the boat and the wall is pretty good, but if needs be, I'll run us in gear just to keep us away from the dock. Everyone seems alright at the moment, but it's pretty nasty out. Everybody in the marina got through that night without any damage to their vessels that I'm aware of. And the following morning, we still had a forecast of 93 knots was the peak. So we were all bracing, ready for impact. We fully expected the storm to get worse. Fortunately for us, the storm tracked slightly south of our location. Unfortunately for others, it went straight into the places that we had left. And over the next few days on social media feeds, it became evident just how bad some of those places were hit by these storms. And we really do think ourselves quite lucky that we managed to avoid the worst of this. And my heart goes out to people that lost boats, that lost property, lost businesses, and to the few people that lost their lives.